Have you ever felt jealous of someone else's success, happiness, or relationship? Have you ever wished you had what they have, or felt resentment towards them for having it? If you have, you are not alone. Jealousy is a common emotion that many people experience at some point in their lives. But jealousy can also be harmful, both to yourself and to others. It can make you feel unhappy, insecure, angry, or bitter. It can damage your relationships, self-esteem, and peace of mind. It can prevent you from enjoying the present moment and from appreciating what you already have. But what if I told you there is a way to overcome jealousy and transform it into something positive? What if I told you that there is a way to cultivate a mind that is free from envy and filled with joy, compassion, and gratitude? This is what Buddhism teaches us. Buddhism offers us a practical and profound way to deal with jealousy and to transform our minds and hearts. The first thing that Buddhism teaches us about jealousy is that it is based on a false perception of reality. We tend to think that other people have something that we don't have, or that we deserve something that they have. We compare ourselves to others and we feel dissatisfied with our situation. We think that if we had what they have, we would be happy. But this is an illusion, a loop. This does not have an end. Think, as you walk on the road, you see a motorbike past you. You wish you had one too, thinking it would make you happy. You chase that dream and buy a motorbike, but then you see a car drive by and you feel envious again. You think a car would make you happier than a motorbike. You chase that dream and buy a car, but then you see a fancier car and you want that instead. Jealousy doesn't have an end. It never stops. You might even crave a private jet someday. Some might call this ambition, but it is a trap. You keep chasing things, but you forget to cherish the moments with your loved ones and yourself. Chasing your dreams and chasing someone else's are two different things. The other disadvantage is you think you are an idiot, not good enough, or you cannot do a good job. This is very dangerous. The truth is that happiness does not depend on external conditions, but on our state of mind. No matter how much we have or how little we have, we can still be happy or unhappy, depending on how we relate to what we have. The Buddha said, "Happiness does not depend on what you have or who you are. It solely relies on what you think." He also said, "Do not overrate what you have received, nor envy others. He who envies others does not obtain peace of mind." The Buddha taught that the root of all suffering is attachment, or clinging to things that are impermanent and unreliable. He taught that the way to end suffering is to let go of attachment and to realize the true nature of reality, which is impermanent, interdependent, and empty of inherent existence. This means that nothing in this world is fixed, permanent, or independent. Everything is constantly changing, rising, and passing away. Everything is connected to everything else, and nothing exists by itself. Everything is empty of any inherent essence, identity, or value. Everything is dependent on our perception, interpretation, and projection. When we understand this, we can see that there is no reason to be jealous of anyone or anything, because nothing is ours or theirs, nothing is better or worse, and nothing is lasting or satisfying. The second thing that Buddhism teaches us about jealousy is that it is a form of aversion or hatred. When we are jealous, we are not only unhappy with what we have, but we also wish ill for others. We want them to lose what they have or to suffer in some way. We feel hostile, resentful, or spiteful towards them. We may even act on our jealousy and try to harm them or take away what they have. This is very unwholesome, and it creates a lot of negative karma or consequences for ourselves and others. The Buddha said, "Hatred is never appeased by hatred in this world. By non-hatred alone, hatred appeased. This is a law eternal." He also said, "Overcome anger by love, overcome evil by good, overcome the miser by giving, overcome the liar by truth." The Buddha taught that the antidote to aversion, or hatred, is metta, or loving kindness. Metta is the wish for all beings to be happy and free from suffering. Metta is the opposite of jealousy because it rejoices in the happiness and success of others rather than envying them. Metta is also the opposite of hatred because it wishes well for others rather than harming them. The third thing that Buddhism teaches us about jealousy is that it is a form of ignorance or delusion. When we are jealous, we are not seeing things as they are, but as we imagine them to be. We are projecting our fantasies, expectations, and desires onto others, and we are ignoring the reality of their situation. We are not aware of the drawbacks, difficulties, or challenges that they may face, or the causes and conditions that led to their situation. We are also not aware of the potential opportunities or blessings that we have in our situation. We are blind to the truth, and we are trapped in our illusions. The Buddha said, "The way is not in the sky. The way is in the heart." He also said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." The Buddha taught that the remedy to ignorance or delusion is panna, or wisdom. Panna is the clear and direct understanding of reality as it is, without any distortion, bias, or fabrication. Panna is the insight into the impermanent, interdependent, and empty nature of all phenomena. Panna is the realization of the Four Noble Truths, which are the truth of suffering, the truth of the origin of suffering, the truth of the cessation of suffering, and the truth of the path leading to the cessation of suffering. So these are some of the Buddhist lessons, thoughts, and practices that can help you overcome jealousy and live a happier and more fulfilling life. I hope you found this video helpful and interesting. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and may you be happy, peaceful, and free from jealousy.